What's good, YouTube? Team Bear Sony here with a deck profile of
Ghostrick.
All right, so let's see how you want to do this, Pete.
All right. I play triple Jiangxi. Main searcher of the deck. It gets your monsters in hand. 2 Stein gets your spells and traps when it inflicts battle damage. I play 1 Mummy for the additional normal summon.
Why only 1 mummy if you get additional normal summon?
Because I don't really want to draw it too often. If I really want it, I can just search it out, and then if I want it again, I can just recycle it because I have a lot of cards I can recycle for this deck.
All right.
I play 2 Witch, free Book of Moon, pretty much. And then for level 1s, I play 2 Lantern, 2 Jack Frost, 2 Spectre, and 1 Mary. Like I said before, if I really wanted, I could just shuffle it. I could just search it out and then just add it back to hand. So that's why I only play the 1.
All right.
And then to round out the monsters, I play triple Carcardi. Because in this deck, odds are I draw a hand trap or 2 if I use Carcardi. So I can just set back row and then Carcardi, draw a hand trap or 2, and then I'm fine for next turn. So it doesn't make that much of a difference.
All right. On to the spells.
Play triple Mansion. I don't like Museum because I don't like the fact that it flips every monster face down, and the fact that Museum doesn't have the whole everything is cut in half except for damage done by Ghostrick. So I do like the extra advantage there. So I'm perfectly fine with Mansion on that case. Play 2 Book of Life. One of the ways I can get back Mummy. Also a good way of getting back the other searchers like Jiangxi and Stein. And if I really want, I can board and I can bring back an Alucard.
All right.
With an Alucard on board, so I can have the little lock there. That's always funny. I play 2 Swords of Concealing Light. This card is good as is, but it's really good in this deck because I basically it flips all your opponent's monsters face down. They can't change their battle position. So, for example, I'm playing a deck that explodes, and they have a full field. For whatever reason, they have a full field. I just drop this. They can't change their battle position. They can't summon any other monsters unless they blow this up. They're stuck, and I'm just bouncing over them with Mansion. So it's pretty funny, actually, sometimes.
All right.
And then I play 2 Recurring Nightmare.
Why only 2? I've seen a lot of people run 3.
Because I have 7 targets. So I feel like that's not enough to play 3 at. So, because my targets are the Lantern Specters, the Stein, and the 1 Mummy. So that's 7 targets only. So I feel like it's not enough to play 3.
All right.
Played 2 Duality. I don't special summon as much as people think. So I feel like that Duality is fine in this deck for extra consistency. And then 2 MST, and personal tech is Bait Doll.
Why the Bait Doll?
Because it's really funny, and this deck is made to be funny. And then the fact that it's actually a pretty solid card, and I just felt like throwing it in for the extra tech. So, yeah, I force the I target a set card and I force its activation. If it's mistimed, it's destroyed. Like if it's a trap card and it's mistimed, it's destroyed. If not, I force the activation. So, for example, I don't have any monsters on board, and I force the activation of a Fiendish Chain, and my opponent has a monster on board. Whoops, looks like you Fiendish Chained your own monster, or you compulsed your own monster, or something like that. So I never activate this when I have if I have a monster on board.
All right.
And if it's a spell card, I just flip it back down. And the best part is that after it's activated, when it's resolved, I shuffle it back to my deck.
Oh, that's so stupid.
I love it. It's really funny for a funny deck. And then for traps, I play 2 Scare.
Why 2?
I feel like 3 can actually clog. And like I've said before, if I want it, I can search it out. If I want it again, I can just recur it.
Alright.
I play 1 Vanish and 1 Go Around. This card is evil.
So why just run the 1 then?
Like I've said before, if I want to search for it, I will. If I want to recur it, I will.
So pretty much everything's just you grab it when you need it?
Exactly. And that's the beauty of this deck. And I play 2 Needle Sealing because most of my cards are set anyway, so they wouldn't affect me. One Solemn Morning, one Compulse, and another funny tech in this deck is Pinpoint Guard.
What does Pinpoint Guard do?
If my opponent attacks, then I can special summon a level 4 or lower monster from my graveyard, and it's indestructible that turn. So if I have Mansion and just set cards, and my opponent tries to attack me directly, I activate Pinpoint Guard, summon something like a Jiangxi, and it can't be destroyed until the end phase. So I basically, and with Mansion, that's the only monster that can attack. So I don't see why you wouldn't play this card, at least one.
So you're on 41 cards?
Yeah. I'm still playing with the deck, so I'm working on a better list, but I have 41 for right now, and I don't mind it. I'm gonna go to the
extra deck?
Yes.
All right.
Because I don't have a side deck, because this is pretty much my fun deck for right now, so I don't have an actual side for it.
All right.
Play triple Duelahan. This card is amazing, because it, during either player's turn, cut a monster's attack points in half. And it gets 200 extra for each Ghostrick card. So if I'm lucky, I have this Alucard, Mansion, and another monster. So it's at least like 16 or 18. So that can cut something else in half. I think that's pretty damn good. And then I play one Slacker Magician, one Utopia Roots, and one Lionhearts. I honestly never make these. I usually just go dual hand, but I have the option if I need to.
All right.
And then I play only 1/2 for right now. I play one Gachi Gachi. Because if I have a Witch and like a dead Karkar-D, I can just make this for extra protection. But I'm honestly waiting for Primal Origin with Succubus and Dolph coming out, so I will have more 2s in this deck. So that's just what I'm waiting for. And then for 3s, I play one Leviathan, Tempo, Acid Golem I threw in for right now, one Giga Brilliant, one Zendanes, and then the boss monster of the deck is
triple Alucard.
Why would you not play 3 of this card? It is amazing. Because
a lot of other decks are running it too.
Yeah, I see a lot of other decks play it, just because it's a generic 3 that pops set cards. I mean, it's good as is, but it's even better in this deck because basically it makes that this is the only card that your opponent can attack. So, as I said before, if I had one Alucard on board and I Book of Life the second one, my opponent can't attack anything because it's the Alucard lock, where if you have 2, your opponent can't attack.
That's insane.
And it's the same thing. And it's the same thing here with Duelahan, where if either one of them are sent to the graveyard, I add a Ghostrick spell or trap from my graveyard to a Ghostrick card from my graveyard to my hand. So that's the thing I said about recurring, where if one of these dies and I want to scare or something, I just add that back to my hand. So really recycled. This deck is really recyclable for that reason.
Earlier you said that the other 3 level 1s that you have, so you don't really go into them often. When Primal Origins comes out, what would you throw in them for checking choices? Say it goes out.
I'm sorry, what was the question again?
Earlier you said that you don't really go into the other level 1s often. Once Primal Origins comes out, would you take them out for anything?
It's not a matter of well, honestly, let's see, going over here, I'd probably take the Acid Golem out. I like Tempo just for random reasons. And I might swap out the Gachi Gachi for the Succubus. I want to take this out, and then...
What would you put in for the Lion Emperor? The Lionheart.
Succubus.
And you have to use Arm.
And honestly, what I'd want is that I'd want at least 2 Succubus.
Now, Arm has the best one-liners of any video game character.
Honestly, what I do is that I do 2 Succubus, and then there's one OCG card that I hope comes out soon. It's I forgot what number it is, but it's a number. I think it's like number, what is it, 40-something Shadow Lich? The one that says, it's rank 3 generic dark. That says, during your opponent's turn, you special summon a Phantom token to your side of the field, and it gets an extra 500 for each Phantom token that you control, and it's like 1800, so it's another good 3 out. And the reason why I want to play that card is because Mummy has a stipulation that says you can only special summon dark monsters, so if I have Mummy and something else, it's another option to Alucard. If I don't feel like going Alucard, then I can just go Shadow Lich too, so
alright.
I try to fit that in somewhere.
Alright, well, thanks for having us. Hope you come out with another deck profile soon. Have a great day.
See you guys.